just different. It's just different. It's just different.
All right. Looks like the teams are starting to join up, so we'll just kill a few moments while we're waiting for that. Yeah, we're just waiting on the one. Devin says we got to crash. 2 minutes, should be back in. Yeah, it's all good. I got time, Devin. I got time. We're chilling. So yeah, week one matchup. It's so big. You know, obviously we don't have any stats to go by, just zeros everywhere. But this is where you start putting those stats together. We'll see what we have. What we have going. I think we have fans from both teams in the chat, so that might be interesting as well. Nightbot is in effect. Don't get crazy out there. Should just be a few more moments. Real James says the teams are evenly matched based off stats. You know, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. That's why week one is so important, because by the time we leave this game, they're not going to be evenly matched. Just on principle of wins and losses alone. Joker's feeling NAU blue, of the blue variety. Yeah, we'll get to it momentarily. Joker, you got a MVP for NAU? Or what's up? Looks like we got our 6th person in. And they're joining. I'll do the same. Face off coming. Nice blue win, but gets sent immediately back right to the goal. Jay Tizzle has to make a quick save. I like that. Face off coming up. Looks like the teams are going to spend no time, you know, filling each other out. They're just going to get right to it. Joker says soccer killer for the MVP at NAU Blue. We'll see what's up. 0-0. Going out, soccer killer straight up. Will he finish the pass? He will. Joker. Soccer killer is making you look smart in the chat. The big old brain. Soccer killer up. Kind of a steal and then finishes it up.
Like that.
Early. 1-0. NAU Blue up. 1-0. Face off to the side. We'll see how Wasted Potential reacts. Jay Tizzle coming out of nowhere to slap that ball. Demon of the hit and miss. I love it. Miscommunication. Bit of a double commit. Jay Tizzle in the area, but he won't touch it. Sill from NAU Blue. Up 50 right outside orange net. A lot of touching. Some whiffing too. Demo, first demo.
Get in the body bag. Yeah.
1-0 Sill. Up over. Nice flick. Coming off the wall. Mishandles it. Soccer killer with the hacks. Someone says he's got hacks in the chat. Jay Tizzle out at the goal. Nice save. Nice clear by the Demon. A nice 50 win. Sill's going to have to corral it. Up, over. No problem for him. Coming off the net. Devin looking over Devin. Sill. He's got a goal open. Not quite too wide. Does he have a teammate? He does. Jay Tizzle will roll that in for him. 2-0. Great play by Sill. Jay Tizzle right in. I'm going to call him Sill till someone in the chat tells me I'm dumb as hell and I'm wrong. 2-0. 3 minutes, 20 seconds left, roughly. Face off. Another blue win, but no one from Wasted Potential to pick it up. Metal Freely just lets that go right past. Demon coming off the wall, looks okay. Ran out of boost. Ball got a little ahead of him. Picks up 100, still battling. Up, out. Devin keeping it alive. Jay Tizzle goes around him. Sill in it. Puts it around. Clear. Do we see some more individual? Demo. A lot of bumping, a lot of action. This might be an easy one for NAU Blue. Metal Freely lost connection. We'll have to wait. Not wait. The game can't pause on a disconnection, but he's, of course, more than welcome to join. It's up to the players how they want to handle it, but we'll see if they're sporting gentlemen. Looks like they are. The clock will tick. All right. All right, teams agreed to resetting. 3 minutes left. 3-0. See if I get that going. A few seconds here. Miggy Slayer, gotta respect the sportsmanship. Definitely. I didn't know. You never know how people will handle that situation. Wouldn't be week one without the drama. Helen Keller, appreciate the follow. Hilarious name. Just be a few more moments. I might have to ping the captains on this. 1 second.
just different.
All right, so both teams are rejoining. It's gonna be a bit of wackiness here. So we'll give NAU Blue 3 free goals, wait till 3 minutes, and then restart action. It seems like the best way to settle this out. Again, shout out to NAU Blue for the sportsmanship. Yeah, it says no. Well put. Well put. Both pings. I think they're in the stream chat too. Oh, Keller, you died. Sorry. Okay, wasted potential still. Some connection issues. That's goal 1. NAU is going to score the 3rd at the 3-minute mark. All right, looks like everyone's back in. Metal's back in. That explains that defense right before he disconnected. It looked weird. How NAU divvies up the goals is beyond me. Whatever works. I think it looks like captain goes. Real James wants to score next. Me too, buddy. All right, so again, this is pretty wacky, but you know, 3 minutes, 3 goals down, that's not unspeakable. You know, a lot of people feel a goal a minute is a nice pace. I feel the same way. So I think things will be pretty interesting once we get back to it here. We'll see how it goes. The sportsmanship continues. Real James, at this rank, anything can happen. I would say any rank, anything can happen. You know, Tier 3, my biggest thing is there's a lot of good mechanics in Tier 3. I think it's a consistency issue more than anything else when it comes down to Tier 3. Tier 2, it's pretty much the same kind of gameplay, similar speed, except the mechanics are a little cleaner, and then again, just more consistent touches and plays. Competitors just enjoying the intermission, but we're about to start again. The unlucky one. Appreciate the follow. You're a real one. All right. 5 seconds. They're coming. Soccer Killers timing it up. I don't know how to say that. Can I call you Yan? And thank you for the follow all the same. All right, 301. We'll get back to it.
Come on, stop trying to hit me and hit me.
3-0. And we're back at it. 3 minutes. Let's see if this favored wasted potential. Demon working pass, gets robbed by Soccer Killer. Up around, J Tizzle can't handle it. Seal's in the goal, but he'll go right over him. Devin wants to take full advantage of the sportsmanship and the opportunity to stay after the disconnection. Still 2 goals down. Real James appreciates the extra second. 2 minutes, 40 seconds. Face off. Clear out. Seal off the wall. Up for anybody, but Demon gets the touch. Devin keeping it in. Seal up. Let's see what he could do. Looks okay. He's need to bring it over in front of the goal. Doesn't happen. J Tizzle commits. Soccer Killer up. Still dangerous. Someone coming. Not quite. Metal Freely. We'll let it go over. He has some help. Devin with the save. Demon touches up. Seal. He was hanging around that patient goal. 4-1. Nice pass out. Looks like wasted potential just stayed a little too long on defense. Couldn't change possession. 4-1. 2 minutes. Seal. Clean win, but Metal Freely inserts himself into it. Soccer Killer up against the wall. Up, over. That's shootable too, but not when Seal's in front of it. Nice 50 win. Devin scoops it up. Nice back and forth. J Tizzle back on it. Soccer Killer coming from no man's land to set that pass up. Seal will finish. That is a quick play. Soccer Killer came from, looked like midfield. Sets up for his captain.
That was legitness.
5-1. Seal up. Still a blue advantage on the face-off. Not on that 50, though. Demon wins against Soccer Killer. Seal up. Great spinning. Seal still on the ball. J Tizzle. You might have messed him up a little bit. That's not me to say. Devin up. Devin. Flicks. Beats one man. J Tizzle around. Seal up over. Working it towards the goal. Great mechanics still. Backboard. No shooter there on that side. Demon credited with the save. Sizing up. Patience. Lose a 50 to the other side of the field. Seal coming off the wall. See what he has here.
60 seconds left on the clock.
Devin out. J Tizzle up. Charlie noticing the chemistry. I assume he's talking about NAU blue, and I agree. There it comes. There's more of it. 6-1. At this point, you got to just, hang on, stop the Brazil, and just live to game 2. But wasted potential needs to start clearing out that out of goal stuff. That traffic right outside their net. Face off, straight up. Soccer Killer wants the Brazil. Goes straight up. That's, someone could shoot it. Looks like they're out of position. Metal Freely gets the ball taken. Devin, 0 boost. Metal Freely whiffing. Seal taking it away. Demon will pick it up. See what he could do here. He meets 2 blue members. Soccer Killer floating at it. He's boostless. Great pass again. Seal just dives in at those shots. Barely missed that 7th goal for the day, or the game rather. Up around 5 seconds, maybe a last minute. Almost. Seal's around. I don't like it. This looks like game 1. Touch it down.
Going to need a tune-up after that.
Game 1 goes to NAU blue. So we'll look at these stats here. They're a little, they're a little off because of the 3 free goals at the beginning, but Sil did have those. Actually, Sil might have a legit hat trick, not including those free goals. Real James wants an adjustment from wasted potential. We'll ready up. We'll get back into the action. Yeah, and J Tizzle's Bay. But what if he wasn't good at Rocket League? Would you still like him the same? Metal Freely slow to get in. I'll spectate. Yeah, says yes. All right. Loyalty. It's rare. Rare. 0-0 face-off. Clean slate. Waste potential wants to make a statement. It's got to be here. Devin working towards the goal. Metal Freely looking at it. Nice save by Seal. Savisha Zulu. No, Shavisaka Zulu. More love for Soccer Killer. He seems to be a fan fave. Face off. Goes wide, a blue goal. Soccer Killer. Maybe to a pass to his captain. Seal will pick it up. He gets the message, but it'll get robbed by other captain. I love captain on captain action. Demon will stop it. He's going to run into Soccer Killer. Big, boom, clear. Devin eyeballing it. Puts it out. Demo on the field. Demon puts it around. That was dangerous. Still 0-0.
Boom, baby! Oh, like that!
J Tizzle off against the wall. Dangerous touch. Another demo.
Get him a body bag! Yeah!
This is the same kind of play. Orange needs to get this. There it goes. Nice change of possession. Flip the field. Another demo.
Boom, baby!
I'm going to try to keep track of all these. Metal Freely, nice save. NAU blue playing really smart outside of their own goal. Seal looks confident off the wall, but he'll get robbed. Bit of a 50 Soccer Killer up. Seems like he's always sniffing around the ball. J Tizzle lobs it up off the backboard. Still out of position. Not quite. 50. Still 0-0. It's not like the play has slowed down, but maybe both teams are just playing that much wiser, but Sil will have none of it and make me eat my words. Great 50 win. Up. Air.
That was legitness.
1-0. Sil's looking good. I haven't seen any love for Sil. I see the JT Tizzles, the Soccer Killers. Sil looks great. Almost a quick one. Another demo.
Oh, whoa! What a hit!
Sil almost went up again. J Tizzle. Not quite done. Devin, smart. J Tizzle gets bumped. No boost, it looked like, or very low. Flips around and makes the save. It's dangerous again. Demon needs to get it out. He has some boost to work with. Metal Freely just clears it to blue side. Contesting at center field. J Tizzle pops it up. See how Demon, good handle, gets credited with the save. Metal Freely helps with the clear, but Seal is just right there. Charlie likes the aggressiveness on the goal from NAU Blue, and I see it as well. It's also a rotations thing. You notice they're aggressive outside the goal, but there's no double commits either. See, Sil finishes that. J Tizzle comes right in. Really, really, a rotating clinic, if you want to call it that. 2-0, 2 minutes. Wasted potential, still not out of it. J Tizzle up, goes over him. Doesn't look like anyone from Wasted Potential's threatening it. Demon trying to catch up to the play. Seal. When he goes up in the air, you just keep your eyes on him. He's a problem up there. 2-0. Demon gets bumped off the ball, but it's still going blue side. J Tizzle almost snuck one over some orange defenders. Metal Freely. Was that a nice 50 win? I didn't see what happened. 2-1. Looks like he'll just take it from Soccer Killer. Thank you kindly. Metal Freely on the board for his team. Checking on the scores here. 2-1. Nice face-off. Metal Freely almost with the second goal. Had the right idea. Soccer Killer. Maybe he felt bad about the steal. Great play. Nice twist. One man to beat. Goes right around Demon. Demon wants to know if Seal's a Smurf. Seal's taking it as a compliment. Devin up around. Seal will bang it off of his car. Metal Freely clears it out. Soccer Killer. Touch. Jay Tizzle. Up. Looks wide. He's just trying to get it over there on orange end. There's a rare double commit from NAU. 3-1. Soccer Killer tracking it down. Get a touch over Metal Freely. Up. No one can handle it. Seal. Demo.
Oh, whoa! What a hit!
Still not quite. Soccer Killer back in. Demon with the save. Metal Freely clear. Clock is ticking. Wasted potential once a comeback on this game at least. It's gonna have to start soon. Seal had the right idea. Decent pass. No shooter to be had. Some friendly fire there from Orange. Seal already up in the air. Soccer Killer up around the goal. Waste potential, not allowing anything. They clamp down defensively towards the end of game 2, but still take the loss 3-1. See the scores here. I wanted to see how many shots. Seal's blushing. I want to see the shot count for NAU Blue. 9, excuse my math, 12 shots to 4 saves. That's not a great ratio to be on the saving end of that one. So again, maybe some more adjustments, some clears will should definitely help alleviate some of those issues. NAU Blue is back in quick. Waste potential back in. Best of 5. If NAU Blue gets this third game, that's a week 1 win for them and a week 1 loss for wasted potential. Let's see what they have here. A win would mean a reverse sweep, and I'm sure we'd all love to see it. Maybe not the NAU fans. Seal looking at it. Metals up. Nice touch. Bouncing. Devin looked like he was thinking about it, but just never went on the ball. Demon gets it around. Soccer Killer, not quite the touch he wants. Jay Tizzle up. Seal, again, we've seen it all series. We can't decide who wants it. Demon will take it. Pop, blue corner. Seal coming off the wall. This is shootable. Demon can't quite. This is still dangerous. Need a shooter from Orange. Need a shooter from Orange. Looks like there's some traffic. A backflip.
Yeah, but that backflip though.
Jay Tizzle coming off the wall. He's touching. Nice pass. And that is a good field flip right there. NAU was kind of in trouble playing defense. Demo.
Boom, baby.
Seal can't handle it. Zeros as we're about 3:30. But if you remember, that's exactly how game 2 went. Popped up. Soccer Killer up around, but Metal Freely's on the case. Unlucky one says Seal and Jay Tizzle so sexy. If we're talking Rocket League, then yes. Other than that, I don't know those gentlemen personally, so it's hard for me to say. Soccer Killer up, out, nice pass. Decent shot by, oh, that is a team play. We talked about the aggressiveness from NAU Blue. Everyone touches the ball here. Soccer Killer Jay Tizzle. And then Seal waiting always in textbook 1-0. Winding down to the 3-minute mark. Another face-off coming. Metal Freely wins. Devin had the right idea on the follow-up, but just very wide on the shot. Jay Tizzle coming up on the ball. Goes neutral. Devin first one on it, but Soccer Killer takes it right from him. Seal threatening the goal immediately. He's up again. Can he finish? Goes wide. Devin touches out. Soccer Killer. Nothing really happened. Some play slowed down. Seal, decent pass. Demon cutting it off at the post. Slowed down. Seal straight up. Rare mishandle from him. Devin will take advantage from captain to captain. 1-1. Wasted potential on the board. Goes right underneath Soccer Killer. Jay Tizzle trying to get a bump, a nudge, a demo, anything. No good. 1-1. Unlucky one. Thanks for announcing. Of course. It's been good so far. Let's see how we get the ending. A game win from wasted potential will be huge here. Let's see what they have for us. Demon touches Jay Tizzle. Shoots it right back at Orange. It's those plays that keeps you on your toes when you're on the field. Demon loses the ball to Seal. Seal puts it down. Soccer Killer, not quite what he wanted for a pass. Demo!
Get in the body bag! Yeah!
Captain corner. Demon up. Passing Metal Freely around. Doesn't look like it. It's hanging out, shadowing defense. Not quite. Jay Tizzle coming back to it. It'll go over him again. Seal out. Demon gets a touch, but just it stays on Orange side. 1-1. We're coming up on the minute mark. Bump in the goal. Uh-oh. Orange should be able to score this if they're quick enough. Not quite. And you saw the panic. Another demo on the field. Metal Freely can't get it over. Still working it towards the goal. Nothing quite. Demon puts it out. Rolls to Jay Tizzle. Still handles it. Up, out, over Soccer Killer. This might be trouble. See, Devin passes. Up. Soccer Killer on the case. Looks like he picked up some boost to help. Bit of a pinch. It's going to fall down right in front of blue goal. Nothing from wasted potential on that one. Bumping. We're getting chippy here. This communication. Devin. He has some boost. Let's see what he does here. Great save by Soccer Killer. Staying with the action perfectly. We might have OT in game 3. Or will we? Looks like it. Play does it. Oh, Metal Freely with the clutch. 2-1 as time expires. Soccer Killer might have left his guard down.
It don't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning's winning.
Wasted potential will not go quietly in the series. They're on the series board. 2-1. Still thinks Devin's smurfing. Real James, these boys aren't done yet. Doesn't look like it. At least Metal Freely, he's not ready to go home. He's not ready to walk into week 2 with the loss. NAU blew up. Maybe they're retooling. They're a little slow to ready up. Let's see what we got here. This was pretty even, and the stats reflect that. 3 saves from Soccer Killer. That's what jumps out to me. 4 shots from Devin, keeping the pressure on. Unlucky one wants to talk to Jay Tizzle. They're up 2-1 still. Let's see how they handle it. It's game 4. Things could get dicey here. Not sure if Not sure if NAU let off the gas, but we'll see. Still, quick face-off goal, 1-0. See, hops away from the goal dancing. See what happens here. Quick, Metal Freely, the hero from Game 3, but misses the face-off there. Some more Soccer Killer fans. Love the love. Jay Tizzle out. Not much on that one. Soccer Killer up around Demon. Goal might be empty. Let's see who's getting back there. Great save. Let's see. Devin can't quite handle. There was a bit of a fast break opportunity there, but nothing comes of it. Soccer Killer. Ooh.
Get in the body bag. Yeah.
Touching. Another double commit from Blue. Jay Tizzle getting bumped off the ball. Like the physicality. Trouble in the corner. Devin comes in to take a stab at it. Pass off the backboard. Gets past midfield over Sill. Jay Tizzle, open one. Nice shot, Jay Tizzle. Shoots it up, gets the ceiling bounce, and then finishes his own breakfast there. 2-0. Not a minute gone. Maybe NAU did let off the gas because there are no breaks here. If you're just joining us, it's best of 5 IGL Week 1. Both teams 0-0. If NAU wins this next game, it is over for the series. Waste of potential trying to hang on here. 2-0. Still mishandling it. Director Cam trying to keep up with the action. A lot of touching, a lot of back and forth. This all favors NAU due to their 2-point lead. Because that clock's just going to tick away. Dangerous. Orange. No shooter. Still alive. Demon should turn back around on that. Jay Tizzle. Hand it to Demon. Demon might be low on boost. Metal Freely looking at it. He's scheming. Pass. Oh, Seal. Another demo. Devin. Metal Freely. Up high. Still shootable. I'm not sure if Devin wanted that touch. Demon picks up 100. Goes up around Metal. Oh, Seal. Smashing it in. 3-0. See, Demon touches. Soccer Killer doesn't want him to breathe. Rolls it. Still just quick up to the corner. Nice placement.
That was legitness.
3-0. NAU might be running away with this one. If you remember from Game 1, we had a 3-minute 3-0 restart. So, you know, we're curious to see if we get the same result. That one ended up being 6-1, if I recall correctly. Going at Jay Tizzle. Not quite. More action outside. Jay Tizzle. There's a trickle of goals for the first 3 minutes, but it might be a downpour at this point. Jay Tizzle handling his card very well. 4-0. Soccer Killer up. Looks wide. Goes straight to orange corner. Soccer Killer hanging around. Sporting the Dominus. Actually, oh, this is a team of Dominuses. I'm in love. Devin controlling the ball. He's got Soccer Killer to beat. He's running out of time. Nice flick. Still will pop it straight up. Still hard to handle. Metal Freely. Wait, are there nothing but Dominuses on the field? There are. Just a bunch of flat long boys. 4-0. Ooh, a miss. Metal Freely will cough it up to Seal. Seal just a little too high on that shot. Miscommunication from Blue. Metal Freely. Wait until it gets out of the corner before he addresses it. Demon around. Freely up. Demon up. 4-0. They're running out of time. Tick, tick, tick. Almost allowed another goal there. Jay Tizzle. Ah, that one will go. Jay Tizzle just staying with it. Remember, we had 6-1 in Game 1. Jay Tizzle takes his time, gets a little Friendly nudge from his captain there. 5-0, 130. Metal Freely, great clean win off the face-off. That would have been trouble if Soccer Killer wasn't there to handle it. Another save required from NAU. Waste Potential looking okay with the pressure. Demon's all the way back. He'll pop up. Jay Tizzle there defending. Great touch by him. Metal Freely keeping track there. Soccer Killer can't handle. A lot of back and forth again. This is advantage NAU. This one might... I hate it. I hate calling it's over before it's zeros, but, you know, logistically, this one might be done. 5-0. Under a minute. Waste Potential, great. With a textbook play of their own. Devin, up, out. Demon reads it perfectly.
Like that!
5-1. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see if we have a miracle here. Up, out. Demon can't handle. Blocks the clear. It's the 6-1. Just like we saw in game 1. 40 seconds left. I feel like NAU might hunt for the Brazil. And Waste Potential might hang on to prevent it. We'll see what we have here. Unlucky one appreciates the Naruto fandom. Jay Tizzle. Up, around. Not for him, off the wall. Devin. Woo!
Get in the body bag. Yeah.
Devin, I got love for you, but you got smoked a little bit there. 6-1. I'm a demo fan, just in case you guys haven't noticed. Up. Bounces off the wall. Seal up. Drops it off to Jay Tizzle. Leaves it up for Soccer Killer. I know a lot of people in the chat would like for him to get goal 7 for the team. Bump. Tizzle. Up. Seal's always around. Seal doesn't want that one. And that'll be game 3. GG's. GG's. Wasted Potential. You know, obviously disappointed on the outing, but they didn't look completely terrible. Miggy Slayer. Naruto tattoo on your left shoulder. That's commitment. I like it. Again, GG's to both teams. Very well fought on both ends. But at the end of the day, it is week 1. So 5 more weeks left. Playoffs is definitely not out of the question. So plenty of time to retool. We're going to go into a quick intermission here. As we do have another game in about 15 minutes. Hope you guys stay tuned for that. Just be a few moments here.
It's just different. Just different.
All right, all right. Looks like we might have everyone in here. Let's go to the field. Yeah, looks good. They'll join. No more ado. Everyone, appreciate the follows, appreciate the love. Let's get into some Rocket League. Apples still hate you though, low-key. 0-0, face-off. Nice face-off, orange advantage. Feeding the kitty gets smoked.
Get him a body bag. Yeah.
Code red gets slapped off him. Ape, quick. You know, now I'm getting PTSD and flashbacks from when Ape handed me my ass in the spring.
I wouldn't venture out there, fellas. This sniper's got talent.
Ape not wasting any time. 1-0. It looks quick. They just came out of an OT game. I don't know if they won it or not, but they look sharp here. Lawrence of Labia. Great name, great goal. 1-1. Woo! This is tier 2. This is quick. Ape, hero on the offensive end. Can't quite make the save there. Hard to fault him. Tough save. 1-1. Apples loves the filth. You know, this is... We're not even 30 seconds in. I feel like we're going to all need showers after this one. Feeding the kitty. Up. Ape. Out. Kitty. Coming back around. Loose frog. These names are great. H-back man. Out. Corner. Blue. Feeding the kitty over Lawrence. Loose frog touches Ape. Hands it off to red. Code red. Look at... Woo! Y'all giving me the chills right now. Loose frog tries to handle it. Ape quick. Code red.
That was legitness.
Looking good. Both teams early. Hold on to your hats, chat. If you're looking for a snore fest, you came to the wrong channel, the wrong series. This is the best of 5 IGL week 1. Go Ape up in the corner. I don't even think he's gonna die trying. He might just go Ape. Feeding the kitty. Up, around, passing captain in. Smart. 3-1. Beats one man, then beats the goalie. Lawrence just hangs it up off the ceiling, loses it to feeding the kitty. Right pass. I didn't see who that was, but 3-1 either way. And this is all happening in about a minute. So cancel your evening plans, chat. What a booming clear. That was at the goal. HVAC man has to get in the way. Another demo on the field. Loose frog up around. HVAC man down. Lawrence puts it out. Lawrence of Alabia. I'm going to try to say the whole thing as much as possible. Code. Decent pass. Orange all over it. Double dot circle. Feeding the kitty up. Working it back to Orange. Go Ape. Has the same idea. HVAC man gets it around. Code red. See what he does. Feeding the kitty. Gets a nice touch. Go Ape is everywhere. Man is the wind. Come around. A little dangerous. Looks high. Lawrence of Alabia puts it out in the field. Kitty didn't like it. He just shoved it away. 3-1. Code red. Up, out. Another demo.
Oh! Whoa! What a hit!
Outside the goal. That usually spells a goal coming after. But not that time, as the rest of the defensive men were playing their part. Feeding the kitty. See what he wants here. He'll get nothing. Code red chasing it back. Code red. Up, just kind of lofts it off the wall. Mishandles. He's off the wall. He's running out of boost. Gets a touch. Catch. Still no boost. Another demo. Code red from beyond the grave. 4-1. Let's check in on the scores here. This one cost him his life. Code red flick. Code red flirting. Maybe some ping issues around West. He's not complaining. He's knocking on the door of a hat trick. 4-1. Apple's loving it from the chat. Apples, I think you had a recent child recently, so congrats to you. But back to the action. HVAC man up, big clear, booming. 4-1. This is it almost crossed as a pass. Another demo on the field. 2 demos.
Oh, whoa! What a hit!
That was Ape. Okay, gotcha. Little baby Ape, but I'm certain he appreciates it. I'll let him know after. Ape up, new kid. He's got something to prove. Trying to impress the little ape out there. Code Red puts it out. 4-1. Nice save for him. HVAC Man, nice touch. Stops at midfield. Ape up in the air. Loose Frog back at his own goal. Let's see who's going. Our Benson, appreciate the follow. 4-1. Code Red hopping it. Action has slowed down a little bit, but Remnants have everything to gain here with a 3-point lead. Go 8. Another big clear. That's Code Red. Will he finish? Not quite. Feeding the kitty. Ape is a huge tone setter on these games. Every time he touches the ball, he flips the field and changes possession. It's very invaluable. Up off the ceiling. Ape flirting with another goal. Still around. Let's see if he has a teammate. His captain lets it go around him. Ape, he could do it all. He's back in rotation. He's playing defense. He misses that one. Must have heard me talking about him. Feeding the kitty. Up, out. HVAC Man pinches it off his rear end. Lawrence of Arabia. If we get through this series and I can say that name without laughing, we would have accomplished something here. 4-1. Feeding the kitty. Up. Feeding the kitty. Not quite. Up. Corner. Appreciate the placement attempt. Feeding the kitty coming back. This one's about signed off here. About 10 seconds. 3 goals. It's impossible. This one will fall. Remnants scoring first blood. Scoring first blood. Drawing first blood. Scoring the first win. Zeros. GG's from chat. Back to the action. Let's so no hat trick for Code Red, but definitely a nice outing. Go Ape making his points off of 3 saves. Everyone looks good. Lawrence of Arabia, the sole goal for Double Dot Circle. Obviously, they're going to want more production, especially if we keep that pace up from game 1. John Hopkey, extra dirty. Extra dirty indeed. Go Ape, slow to ready up. I'm ready. Let's get back into it. Y'all don't want to hear me talk. We'll go back into it. Tier 2, Div 2. So this is Champ 3 low GC range. That's why that quickness might either look familiar to you or completely foreign. But they're out here balling either way. Remnants on the board first. Best of 5, sorry. 3 goals wins it. Early demo.
Boom, baby!
HVAC Man gets robbed on blue side. Code Red, he needs to handle it, and he does. Loose Frog. Frog puts it up and over. Lawrence isn't going to give up on it. No shooter for Double Dot. Big clear from Feeding the Kitty. Great touch. Loose Frog puts the 50 out. HVAC Man goes over him. He's staying with it. Puts it out. Lawrence looking, staring, Feeding the Kitty. Code Red wanted to help, but puts himself out of position. Code Red up, out. Almost gets bamboozled. Big clear. Nice flip. HVAC Man coming. Ape on defense. HVAC Man off the wall. Straight at the goal. What a save. Pressure still on from Double Dot. Going around. I think eventually Lawrence might drop the... Oh, Ape wins. Ape wins. This might be an easy one for him, and it does. Makes it look easy. 1-0. That's what happens on the aggressiveness. Looks like he beats 2 members of Double Dot there. Double Dot Circle, that is. Nice goal for him. Yeah, like I said, I don't think he's going to die trying. It might just be straight up win here. 1-0. Lawrence of Arabia puts it out. Feeding the Kitty scoops it up. 1-0. Puts it out. Feeding the Kitty. Code Red out of boost, but pops it. Decent looking pass. Frog touches. Another 50. Oh, rule 1. I love it. IGL. This is Rocket League. Code Red. Let's see if he recognizes the rule 1. Looks like HVAC Man broke it up. Oh, it gets over Ape. This might be an easy one for Double Dot if they're on it quick, and they are. You don't get away with that in Tier 2. 1-1. Feeding the Kitty doesn't love the Rule 1 break. I always say that as long as the person engaged in the Rule 1 doesn't break it, it's fair game. That's just where I stand. 1-1. About 3.5 minutes. HVAC up. And you know, they did score the goal off of it, so we'll see how this plays out. Lawrence of Alabia, quick one. Did he? He was up on the face-off. 8 puts it out. Alabia right in.
That was legitness.
2-1. I think it's the first lead for Double Dot. HVAC Man pleading his case. He says other people can disrupt the Rule 1. I'm with you, HVAC. Frog around, just doesn't want it to cross his goal. Feeding the Kitty. Probably still a little irate, if you will, about the Rule 1. Code Red. HVAC Man. Ape flirting. This is orange ball all the way. Feeding the Kitty, touching, puts it out. HVAC up, down. Feeding the Kitty pops up. A lot of back and forth here. No clear advantage for anyone unless you want to consider the scoreboard advantage. Lawrence, HVAC will bail out Lawrence of Alabia. Feeding the Kitty. Touching, still with the back and forth. Everyone popping up.
Come on, stop trying to hit me and hit me.
Feeding the Kitty. Kind of a pass, kind of a shot. Code Red wants to finish, and he does. 2-2. Feeding the Kitty had their idea. Lawrence, not quite the touch. Code Red. 50 powers it through.
Like that!
Apples, he's nuts. That looked good, man. Goated on the sticks. I saw the name change in IGL. Yeah, well, whatever. We'll take it. He keeps playing like that. We'll take it. 2-2. Frog. Good pass here. Tries to finish up. Another backboard touch. 8 puts it out. Not sure where the third Double Dot member was. Oh, back here is Lawrence. 2-2. Maybe Double Dot's trying to slow the action, but Remnants aren't letting off the gas. It looks like Frog winning, gets to the blue end. Woo!
Oh, whoa! What a hit!
Twos all. Code Red against HVAC. HVAC big, that's on goal. Maybe it might have been wide. Good play by Kitty. They're gonna keep me busy with the demos. Up around Lawrence of Alabia to his man Frog. They got a 2v1. Feeding the Kitty, reads it early. Pops up. Neutral ball. Another demo. They might get the goal off this one though. HVAC quick up. No one wants to relinquish the tie. 2-2. Under a minute now. Feeding the Kitty. Bit of a shadow. He'll let Ape at it. Frog up. Still dangerous. Double Dot can shoot. Double Dot can still shoot. Code all over it. Code Red. Ape out. Boost starvation may become a factor if they can't get a clear here. Lawrence of Alabia had some space to work with, but puts it out wide. Ape takes advantage. Twos. Code Red. Will he pass? He'll do nothing of the sort because HVAC is all over him. Twos. 20 seconds. Lawrence of Alabia. I'm laughing again. Damn it. Nice clear out. Ape. He got around someone. I heard the whiff. A late game. Not quite. Code Red back turn. He'll turns around quick on it. Frog. We'll see overtime here. Good luck. Twos. 2-2. Tier 2. Div 2. Is that too much? Ape thought of it. Runs out of boost. Bumps his buddy Code on the way out. Feeding the Kitty. Off the backboard. No one's really touching it. We've seen Remnants have success with that kind of play. Frog. Frog almost made them pay. Just a little too high on the shot. Code Red up. Some bumping between double dot. A lot of miscommunication from Orange. Twos. 30 seconds into OT. First goal wins it. Golden goal, if you will. Go Ape. Oh, Lawrence of Alabia from dial-up distance. From his side.
I wouldn't venture out there, fellas. This sniper's got talent.
Woo, for the walk-off goal, at least for game 2, double dot. Responds in kind to the game 1 loss. And that's 1-1 on the series. Apples, that's a tough one. That is a tough one. You don't expect people to launch it from their end and have it fall into the goal. So it's easy to get caught out of position there. Useless. Looks like too much Call of Duty. Maybe. Hacking. It's hacks. Skater hater, Steph Curry Jr. It was a long one. That was deep. Face-off comes. Goes quick to orange side, but they throw it back to blue. See how this game goes. Frog touching, feeding the kitty. Ooh, demo early.
Oh, whoa! What a hit!
Feeding the kitty. Frog will relieve him of that ball. Ape puts it at HVAC's back. Code Red working at the goal. No shooter, but this is feeding the kitty too high. Code keeping it alive. Going Ape. Staring it down. HVAC twisting. Crosses. Code Red wanted blood on that one. Feeding the kitty up. He'll get met by 2 double dot circle members. Lawrence of Arabia puts it out. Again, boost might become an issue. Go Ape or die trying. Is, yeah, looks good. What else do you want me to say? I've said it all. He wasted all my commentary by game 3. 1-0. Not quite at the 4-minute mark. HVAC gets right through him, Lawrence. He almost shocked us with another snipe. Code Red chasing it down. I like the boost. I like the black sleek. Up. Will he win? Smart play by HVAC. Very mechanical in front of his own goal. Code Red back on defense already. Quick rotations. Wide on the shot. Blue corner. Touch. Falls in Code Red's lap. He'll put it out. Get credited with another save. Remnants up early. That one looks wide. Feeding the kitty. I don't know if he wanted that. But his team has his back. Bailing out their captain there. Going back to the corner. Code Red bouncing around. He's out of boost. He's not out of black. Lawrence of Labia pops it up. Can he finish? Nope. Ape is all over it. Oh, missing the corner. Oh, Ape, too much pinch. Lawrence Labia scrapes it off his backboard. Another demo out there.
Boom, baby!
Go Ape getting smashed. Double commit from Remnants. Loose Frog. Another demo. Code Red. They're getting touchy. They're getting feely. They're definitely chippy. Lawrence tracking it down. Feeding the kitty will probably try to go around, and he does. That was almost sweet. Frog can't handle it. Feeding the kitty, first one on the case. Goes to Lawrence. He gets it around. He could score if he's quick. Oh, HVAC will help him out with the high shot. No! Up, off the ceiling. Lawrence of Arabia. There we go. You can't let those go. 1-1. Still static. These sound effects are top notch. You know, game recognized game static. And it means a lot that you say that. 1-1, 2 minutes. HVAC, unselfish as always. He looked unselfish because he had a wide open net. Another demo out there.
Get him a body bag! Yeah!
1-1, 2 minutes. You don't get a warning here in this game. Working. Remnants looking on their heels. HVAC stopping it. 8 putting it back. A lot of back and forth. Feeding the kid. He's done with the back and forth. He wants to score. 2-1. Really close games. They are. Someone said yesterday it's better to watch these games than be in them. And I concur. 2-1 Remnants. Great play by Feeding the Kitty. Diagnosing the back and forth. He comes with enough boost and velocity on the ball to put it right in. Feeding the Kitty. Waiting front post. Code Red 50. Now it's might be on Ape's side. They'll leave it to him. Nice, clear. Going around. Lawrence trying to catch up to the play. Static is supposed to be training. 2-1. Oh, hanging around, Frog. Someone comes in late. It's HVAC. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? It's HVAC, man. Lawrence of Arabia puts it out.
60 seconds left on the clock.
Pops it up. I see 2 double. Ah, backflip.
Yeah, but that backflip though.
Decent shot.
Boom, baby!
Code Red just smothering. Wants a 3rd goal for his team. Won't get it, but time is ticking away. Static is not eating to practice. I love the dedication. Lawrence of Labia. Oh, puts a great pass to HVAC. I'm not sure if he wasn't ready or just didn't get his touch. Love for the random noises. Let's see we go. Woo! Uh-oh. Sneaking one in. That almost tied up the game. 5 more seconds. It's not over. Someone's coming in fast. HVAC, man. Boy has got ice water in his veins. 2-2. Pass to himself off the wall.
That was legitness.
Who is this guy? Someone in the chat tell me who this guy is. 2-2. We're going to get another OT. Regardless of who wins, you know, it's Remnants, double dot circle. We appreciate the show. Frog up around. Decent pass for someone who wants it, but Code Red and Feeding the Kitty do. This is orange ball. They might get this late one here. Frog is not generous. If he sees an open goal, he's going to take it. 3-2. You hate to see it. A bit of a double commit on Remnants. Ape, usually reliable on his aerials. That one falls down, gets past him. 3-2.
Going to need a tune-up after that.
Still Static loving it. Still Static says if he can't eat, at least double dot circle should. Woo! Looks like maybe some ping issues out of double dot circle, but you don't see it on the field. Skater hater Remnants want that one back. I want that one back for them, to be honest. We saw a lot of great back and forth. So you hate to see it end that way. Something so competitive. Scoreboard, or the stat lines rather, kind of reflecting what we saw. Very even. Going Ape again with 3 saves. Playing that 3rd man back, but scoring when he needs to. Point leader on the day. On the game, rather. Lawrence of Arabia, match MVP with the win. But HVAC with that that overtime goal. Apples is filling the ping issues. That's why he's out this season. All right. Zeros, 5 minutes. HVAC up quick. Frog sends it. That one, if that one was on target, that would have been a quick lead for them. Feeding the Kitty. Captain of the Remnants can't quite handle it. Ape trying to help him out. Kitty wants a demo, doesn't get it. Code Red. Uh-oh. Big boom. Ape will have none of it. Stop it at the crease.
Saved by the keeper.
Static see. Double Dot Circle could be one of the better teams in Tier 2. Tier 1 experience from last season. Okay. Some insider information from Static, who still should be training as far as I understand it. Great save. A lot of action still. Code Red, a little too wide. Feeding the Kitty. Ooh, Feeding the Kitty gets it slapped back in his face. Play goes out. Zeros. Flipping. Oh, perfect touch from Lawrence. Feeding the Kitty had malice in his heart for that shot. Frog around again, picking up right where we left off with a lot of back and forth. Zeros on the board still. A minute has gone from game 4. Code Red. Code Red looks good. Ran out of boost. Almost got smacked up. Zero boost. Pass. Who wants it? Feeding the Kitty wants it. 1-0. Static needs breaks from training. All right. I feel you. Apple's loving it from his team. 1-0. Remnants with nice textbook cross and shot from the captain feeding the Kitty. Lawrence pops it up. It's falling into Go Ape's lap. Off the wall. Code Red up. Woo!
Boom, baby!
Lawrence of Arabia gets the demo, but lets it roll towards his goal. Nice clear out. I hear another demo. I'm not going to play that one. Thought we had a goal risk. Frog working it. That one might drop in. No. No one from Double Dot to help out with that either. Feeding the Kitty puts it out. HVAC. Uh-oh. Go Ape. That looked like a dire situation, but he handles himself well. 1-0. No one wants the ball here. Uh-oh. Thought that was a pass to the wall, but it was Frog just hanging from the trees. HVAC wants it. Code Red nudges it out of contention. 1-0. Remnants would love to hang on to this lead, but in Rocket League, you never feel great about a one score lead. Ceiling up, down. Still no one touching it. Lawrence of Arabia slows the play down. Frog puts it out. Feeding the Kitty puts it back in. Trying to get the cross here. HVAC man pops it up. Ceiling. Let's see if Code Red handles it. He's up in time. He's spinning. He won't touch. Feeding the Kitty. Over HVAC man. Good pass. I don't think he has a shooter there. Oh, Ape was out there, but too much traffic. Hops it, demo. That great showing by Double Dot here.
Would you look at that? Filthy. Absolutely filthy.
Loose Frog with the hop. Teammate with the demo. Ones. Apples is filling in the chat. Code Red puts it up off the face-off. Something I haven't mentioned, if Double Dot pulls off this win, that's series. That's 3 on the best of 5. And Remnants unfortunately go away empty-handed from week 1. Go Ape. Go Ape had the right idea, but Lawrence of Arabia had a better idea. Frog touching. Ape gets robbed by HVAC. They look like they want to put this one away, but we might get treated with another overtime game. Go Ape puts it out. Wins a 50. 1 man to beat. HVAC is already touching. Off the wall. Going over. Feeding the Kitty. Code Red. Puts it in. Lawrence of Arabia, great rotation. Nice wherewithal to be back there. 1-1 off the wall. A lot of back and forth still. Everyone's quick. Everyone looks good. Go Ape with some long distance of his own. What a save. Feeding the Kitty puts it wide. Code Red puts it back in. Still on his own shot. Whew, 10 seconds. Again, this might be overtime. Remnants need this game to keep it in, force a game 5. Feeding the kitty up. Feeding the kitty. Empty goal. 2 seconds. As time expires. Yo, you can't write this. You can't make this up. We see it from Double Dot last game. Then go ape. While 0's on the board.
Going to need a tune-up after that.
Skater hater. What happened? You're pissing off my Nightbot. Back to the action. Feeding the kitty. This time him with 3 saves. 1 goal. Bunch of love to go around in that regard. Frog with the sole goal for Double Dot Circle. Man, just a lot of back and forth. They're going to be 1-win games every time. It appears so.
It don't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning's winning.
Thank you, Toretto. We'll go back to the field. We'll ready up, get back to the action. Tier 2, Div 2, IGL, Week 1. Winner takes all on this one. I don't even know why we bothered with the first 4 games. Physics main, appreciate the follow. 0's Frog with the clean face-off win. Code Red right back in orange. Off the backboard. 8 wants it, goes wide. I think he was contested. Feeding the kitty. If he didn't make that touch, it might have been in the goal. HVAC says, shut up, Fury, it's a goal anyway. HVAC doesn't let him breathe. Feeding the kitty, kind of guesses wrong, a little slow to the flip. 1-0 early, Double Dot. Static says, HVAC's built for game 5. You could say it, he has ice water in his veins. I saw it in game 4, I think it was. No, game 3. Game 3 is when I knew what that man was about. 1-0, HVAC gets a bit of a rob, but then loses himself to 8. Frog, up, Code Red, scoops. Code Red, doesn't get much. Lawrence touches, Frog, a lot of touching. Remnants look a little bit on their heels. Captain,
Oh, whoa! What a hit!
feeding the kitty, almost got a goal, but paying for his life. Code Red, high, wide. Wants to finish his own pass, but cannot. Lawrence of Arabia gets it around. Feeding the kitty, HVAC. Forced up quick. Feeding the kitty up, ceiling. Orange needed that. Double Dot got bailed out. Looked like Frog. 1-0. That was almost a fast break play for the Remnants. Nothing comes of it. Frog's on the case. Lawrence of Arabia. You know, we've seen it. You cannot be comfortable with a 1-goal lead. So I don't imagine Double Dot's resting on their laurels here in Game 5. Feeding the kitty, trying to pretend like he's someone who has boost. He has 0. 8 out, lose the 50. Feeding the kitty picks up 100, but loses the ball immediately. Loses the 50. Lawrence of Arabia. I think that's his second in the game. No, we have Lawrence and HVAC. Built for Game 5. Great still, nice play, flick. Kitty can't handle it again. Unfortunately, he's been on the receiving end of both goals in Game 5. 3 minutes. Static loving the start for his boys. Lawrence of Arabia pops it up. Code Red can't quite handle it. 2-0. Going 8. Anyone's ball. HVAC will redirect. Feeding the kitty saved a clip. That was going to be a clip. 2-0. Static wishing death on my man Ape. And get the Nightbot on you. 2-0 up 50. Goes neutral. HVAC first one on it. Wait, that was taken out of context. Oh, Frog catches me looking at the chat. Can't take your eyes off this dart Frog. HVAC throws it up. Bit of a redirect. I like it. I don't mind it.
That was legitness.
3-0. Looks like Double Dot Circle might be running away with this one. We have a lot of Double Dot fans in the chat. Everyone hanging out in the chat. I will try to get a post-game interview with either winner, so stay tuned for that. 3-0. Go Ape. I know he's gonna die trying. He's already telling us in his name. So feeding the kitty at the frog. Code red. Lets it by. Remnants look like they're on their heels. That's dangerous. 3-0. Under 2 minutes. Static. No rewards link. Sorry. I'm new. I'm a new affiliate. Leave me alone. 3-0. Not quite. A lot of back and forth. This is a tremendous advantage to Double Dot Circle that goes up with the 4th goal. Remnants look out of sorts. They've given us a good series so far. But that one a slow roly-poly. Yep, minute 24 left on the clock. This one might be over. Well, let's see here. Let's see if we can get some magic out of the Remnants here. Code red coming off the wall. HVAC puts it out, feeding the kitty. First one on it. Pops it out wide. No one can touch. Lawrence of Labia. Yep, still laughing. Hopefully I can cast another one of his games so I can shake that bug there. 4 out. Looks like gameplay is slowed on both ends. Maybe just both teams lack the sense of urgency at this point. Go Ape still gunning for him. Another 50 loss. The ball just empties in the blue side. Demo.
Boom, baby!
Flick! HVAC, man! Who said it? He was built for Game 5. He's built for Game 5. I'm not going to fight it.
Would you look at that? Filthy. Absolutely filthy.
To put his team up, Double Dot Circle 5-0. Just putting a... This is a statement game in Game 5.
30 seconds left on the clock.
BTFU says it's the Call of Duty. I guess he's been playing Call of Duty a lot. Frog. Nice touch, Frog. He's a leapfrog. 5-0. Keep an eye on this team. I will Static. You know, I can only cast the games that are requested of me. But I would love to watch them throughout the season. Frog can't handle it. 5-0. Seconds left. I'll go ahead and tack on the light there. GG's all around. We were gifted a Game 5. I think 2 or 3 overtimes. So this was not short of excitement. Regardless of the ending there. Be a few minutes. Let me see. I promised you guys. Well, I didn't promise. I said I would try for an interview, and by gone it, I'll try to get it. HVAC is filling the interview. Let's see. He'll send me a DM in Discord and we'll get this popping. I know we have a lot of Double Dot Circle fans in the chat, so we'll go ahead and talk to the fearless leader here. Should be a few more moments. Appreciate you hanging out. Static says HVAC has a beautiful voice and I recommend him for post-game interview. Let's see what we got here. Just be a few more moments. Gonna get a post-game interview. If you're just joining us, the scoreboard says it all. Double dot circle with the Game 5 win to go 1-0 in Week 1. All right, looks like I have some login info here. Duckers, appreciate the follow. We're all just standing by. See if I get this. See if I get this post game interview. Bahamut. Let me know if I said that wrong. I appreciate the follow. Just be a few more moments. Patience is a virtue. Another one. Root Junkie, appreciate the follow. There it is. Send it in Twitch. Shouldn't be much longer. Patch is taking control of the situation.
What's up, Fury?
Hey, what's up? Who do I have? Who am I speaking with?
This is HVAC Man.
HVAC, dude. You had fans in the chat. I became a fan throughout the game. How are you feeling? Hold on. So do your parents know that you were born cold-blooded? Do they know you're not a warm-blooded mammal like the rest of us?
Well, I mean, I doubt it. I don't think anybody truly knows. I could play it off in public.
No, all joking aside, you looked great. How did you feel after that? I think it was a game 4 or game 3. You had that as time expiring. You had the walk-off goal in that game.
Oh man, I got scared because Lawrence said I'm here, and so I couldn't decide if I should pull off and let him shoot or just smack it.
So it's one of those moments where you guys are either going to be arguing afterwards or they're going to be congratulating you on the shot.
Exactly.
No, yeah, that's a rough look. It was a weird, awkward looking play. You went off the wall, and then you power slid around to put your nose on it. But I guess Lawrence was trying to call you off. But then you shot anyway.
I mean, you got to believe in yourself at some point, you know?
I'll let you sort that between you and your teammates, but yeah.
We were calling Lawrence out for stuff all game. He was a mad lad. He kept doing crazy stuff, man.
But sometimes you could benefit from a wild card. As long as the two other teammates are playing sound, you can use a wild card.
It's true, and he's our number one striker.
Right,
whenever he's on, he hits some crazy stuff.
Right. That's what I was gonna say as well. Is I saw a lot of good things out of him, to include his name. It's just enough lowbrow to be tasteful. You know what I mean?
Don't fluff him too much because he gets a huge head about it.
Okay.
Everybody comments on his name while we're playing games, and everybody just tells me I'm the worst player they've ever seen every time we play.
I didn't see it in my chat, so I can't attest to it. You had Static in there. He was skipping training.
Oh, he's my number one simp. Yeah.
So he was supposed to be training. He says he's need a break. He's coming in here rooting for you guys. There's a lot of love going around. What else? Who does Game Ball go to?
Game Ball, like MVP?
Yeah, you getting it to yourself?
Ooh,
don't
man.
do that.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
All right,
you know,
because
I got everybody here. You know,
they could pipe up. I don't mind it.
Luce, Lawrence, what do you guys think?
You. HVAC man, yeah.
Bruh, there you have it.
Frog is the perfect name. It just comes out so meek. You. And
it's his stupid epic tag. That's why he changed to
it. Yeah, they were handing out some silly ones. Those boys at Epic.
So everybody go troll him. Everybody at him.
we don't have to get into Epic right now. So Game Ball you to the captain gag.
I know. How sad. I didn't vote.
You and my team, I think, are in the same. I think we have a game later this season with the Nobodies.
Man, I'm sorry about that.
We'll see. We'll see what's up. We'll see what's up.
I'm just kidding.
No. You guys look good. If I wasn't worried before, maybe like an ounce, and I'll give you an ounce of worry. I'll lend that to you.
Yeah. Yo, man, we're down to scrim most nights.
I might
3 nights a week.
Look at you. You're just trying to get the mental advantage over me and my boys.
I just love screaming people.
No,
I enjoy it.
I do too. That was another question I was going to ask. What in the off season? So it's a lot of scrims. Do you guys do any ranked, any 6-mans or anything?
It's mostly ranked. We try to scrim as much as we can, but it's hard to get
it's
people.
Hard.
People flake real hard.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to time it. You think like 6 different people, 6 different schedules.
The number one team we've scrimmed.
The
number one team we.
I don't play at all.
What were you saying?
The number one team we've scrimmed is still Static's team, and they're tier 1, Div 1.
Oh, he alluded to that tier 1 experience. So
yeah, we played tier 1 last season.
Oh, Beyond Tactics, Duckers Yo's in the chat. I've actually seen them play, so that is good practice. Yeah, you guys look great. Congrats. We don't have to continue the circle jerk any longer than this.
Oh, but it's fun.
It's a little fun. You know, we could end the stream and see what's
it's like
up.
It's the quadruple Dutch rudder. Who doesn't want that?
Wait,
how old are you?
31.
Okay, cool. We're in the clear.
Very much of age for quite some time.
You've got a young, skinny sounding voice. So I was a little scared.
Oh, that's great. I'm fat. So.
Nice.
But yeah, any closing remarks? Anything you want to plug, shout out? You have a lot of love in the chat here.
No.
You hear that, chat? He says, I don't know how to spell
HVAC's not that hard. More young people should get into it. Go to trade school, not college. Quit wasting your life.
You know what? I haven't casted many matches. My first season as a community caster, but I've never seen someone give life advice in a post-game interview. I love it.
Well, that's what you get when you have a dad.
All right. Anything else from Frog or Lawrence?
Thanks for casting our match.
Hell yeah, man! You guys request me anytime. I'll try to be available. I have a decent schedule, but yeah, your fans are fun. You guys are great to watch. You know, it was a great series. You know, last thing. What did you see out of the Remnants? They took you to Game 5, a few overtimes there.
I was super surprised with them. I didn't expect Game 1. They really showed up.
Right,
their captain
incredible. Yes.
He was playing really well.
Very fast, yes.
I guess he's played with some friends or something in the Grand Champ tournament.
I saw that.
The title and everything.
He was dangling it around.
He was trying to come in with his, cocks flopping and trying to scare somebody.
Yeah. But yeah, hats off to them. Good game to you guys. Good luck rest of the season.
I think we bothered him with our demos.
Well, I'm actually pretty close to the Remnants. They're the ones that requested me. They eliminated me spring in the spring circuit in the playoffs. And they're no strangers to demos themselves. But, once the game gets going and the other team puts you on your heels, like any plans you did have can kind of go out the window sometimes. But yeah, they don't mind them. But yeah, congrats again.
All right. I appreciate it, man. You have a good night.
Yeah, good talking to you later. All right. That was pretty much a whole Double Dot Circle Tier 2 team. Everyone, thanks for hanging out. Static, now you follow. We're chatting the whole time during the game. You follow at the end. Whatever. Thanks. Yeah, chat. Thanks for letting that happen with the post game. Lots of fun. Seems like you guys got a great group over there. Save it for the end. What a gentleman. You don't want to distract from the action. Okay. Again, GG's to both teams. A lot of fun. VOD will be up on Twitch and then uploaded to YouTube shortly after. So for your viewing pleasure, it was a good one. Game 5, 2 or 3 overtimes, and I'm gonna sign off. Peace.
It's just different.